comeback there.
Yeah, that's
Exciting finish.
those are fun to be a part of. You know, on the other side, it's not fun, but on the winning side, boy, it really is. It's fun. It's character building. You know, had we lost this game, we were going to be a mad group because in some ways we did make some mistakes. The big mistake for us tonight was at the end of the first period. We played such a good period, one of our best periods of the year, so complete, and then we had the bad shift at the end of the period where our defense didn't talk, didn't read a simple rush, and they get a great scoring chance and get some life off of it. So give them credit. They did a terrific job of unsettling the game in the second period, and they got life. But you know, as I said, it's a character builder because we stuck with it. And, whether it was just sheer guts and determination by a handful of players or just collectively the whole group finding a way, at the end of the day, we found a way, and that is huge for our team because you look at the alternative, that's no fun, and winning is. It's pretty poetic, isn't it?
Mike Ribeiro finally gets gold.
Yeah, it's about time. I don't think we could have stood another day without him scoring. And I was talking to Joe quickly after the game, and Joe said it was amazing. And watching him upstairs, he says nobody could catch him. Once he scored, he took off, and nobody could catch him. And he was above the puck, and you just saw his speed come back. And I don't know. That's what happens. I think when you start pressing too much, everything gets heavy. You carry the weight of the world around with you, and Mike's not a big guy, so it was pretty heavy. And he made a great move on the tying goal. I mean, he had to go into a tough area. He had to have a real quick stick. He found it, and he got it right upstairs. So, you know, for him to wait that long for a goal, he sure scored a great goal to break the slump. And for him being off the snide, that's huge for our team because, you know, we know how well Brad Richards' line is playing, and we know how well the other people that are playing with Ribby are playing, whether it's Morrow, who's been just such a character guy for us this year, or Jamie Benn, or Burrish, or Siegel. They've all played really well. Now having Ribby hopefully coming with not only great passing, but great offensive ability, that'll really set us up very nicely.
Is this the kind of win that will go a long way for your club?
Absolutely. We can't take anything for granted, and we have to make some corrections. You know, as I said, the disturbing part of this game was the end of the first period because we played such a good period, and really, you know, they had to be down because we were not only playing well, but we were playing very physically, and it looked like it was going to be a long, long night for them. And that goal just ignited them. So we were guilty of giving them a break and not making them earn that break. And again, on the other side, the character builder is that we stuck with it. You know, we found a way. We got through all the mess. We got through all the turmoil, and that shows that you're becoming a pretty good team when you can get through the mess. Messes happen for a lot of reasons, and I wish I could explain them. But the key thing is how do you deal with them? And we dealt with them pretty good tonight.
Your thoughts on Richards? First, they seemed to play another great game, and then the 10-minute misconduct.
Well, their guy came out off the face-off and went right to him. So, you know, it should have been, had everything been seen, but it was out of whistle. Mitchell should have been thrown out of the game for it. And, you know, as it was, there was an altercation. I guess that's the rule. You get 10-minute misconducts. And they didn't catch that Mitchell had started it, but you know, it was very clear on the video. I didn't see it happen either, as I wasn't paying attention. It was very clear on the video. Mitchell comes off the bench, and Brad's actually waiting down below the face-off circle. I mean, here's a guy, he's a Lady Bing candidate, Brad. And he knows he's so valuable to us on the ice. The last thing he wants to do is be off for 10 minutes. And, you know, it ended up being very detrimental to us, and probably that was part of the turmoil that we had to get through. But you know, Brad was at least one thing, he was very fresh, and we used him a lot in the third period.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.